Hey guys, welcome back. Morvius here. We're going to continue and finish off our StarLight Drive-In. I'm trying to, some people may wonder what exactly is to do, but if you're updated with my videos, I have mentioned previously that one of the things I need to build is a main gate and a guard, kind of watchtower accommodation type of thing. Now I've built 3 of these so far. One at the south, east, or west I think, northwest. And then one's going to be the main entrance. So yes, hopefully I can get this done in a good time, because I've tried to do this twice and it glitched out on me and, crashed the game. So we're going to have the guard post we're building about here, because I've left an open space purposely for that. And then over here is the previous one. I built off camera, you may have seen it, but it's got an anti-grenade fence. There's not an actual word, it's a wire fence, but I call it anti-grenade fence because it sounds much cooler. And then in here you have their accommodation, simple combat rifle, 25 bullets, which is easy enough to take out a Deathclaw. And then, you got your cooking stove and your, tannery next door. And then up here, ideally would be some kind of mortar. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to put it in, but it's an idea. I won't be building that on camera, so don't worry. Now we're going to make a start, and hopefully it actually works this time. So we're going to start out with one of these wooden shack wall and roofs. You can use any type you want, but this is just my go-to one. And I'm going to just snap that in. If you can, try and bring it through up a little bit, because if you're on a slant, it's not going to work. Oh, that's right, you just don't... There we go. So let's move that to the side. Keep that handy as well, because you're going to need it later on. So I'm using barn floors, and I'm going to use these ones here. Now I've done this multiple different ways, so we're going to use the metal shack wall and roofs ones, because they're very easy to get in odd places. So what you want to do is, once you've got one in, you can add in your barn floor again. It's very simple, something simple it is, if I can actually get it in there. And then you remove that floor, add in another barn wall and roof type of thing, and because you're not exactly going to tell from this angle that there isn't a floor underneath there, you can leave that one as it is, but for this one you will notice. We're going to cover up that glitchy floor as well with a rug. Now I'm just doing a very small, simple build. It's very easy to do, and so you can actually do it yourself. Follow along if you want to. If this is actually going to go in. Like something like that, so you got enough room to come in and out. Now, if you pop into your metal workbench, your metal feature of the structures, you got these tiny little end caps, or corners as they say, and hopefully, if you pick the right one, it's going to go super good, hopefully. I'm not going to put the door on just yet, because I do have an idea for the door, but I will put a wall end cap on there. You may have to glitch the end cap in though. Why is nothing selecting? It's too far away, I think. And then these walls are quite friendly, so you can always just do that. We're going to go for a cloth roof. Now there's multiple different type of cloths, so I'm going to go for this one. It's more structurally possible to build. It's the correct term. I don't know. Let's see if we can snap this in. Now it's just that one. So I'm okay with a little hole in the roof, because I'm going to put something there. Now there are different variations you can do with this wall here. We're just going to add in a circle like this. It's extremely simple to do. You don't actually have to do it, but it's very, very simple and very easy to do. Then you can put this floor back in. Hopefully if it does go in, like so. Sometimes it takes a bit of getting used to how things should be going and how you're going to get it in there and all that crap. So overall, it's not bad. It's fucking great. Doesn't snap the roof. I'm not that bothered. because we can get the roof in a bit. I'm trying to think how I had this last time. Right, it can take a bit of finicking around to get it in the right place. I did have it then. When did I have it? Come on. As I remember, I've done this twice now, and it does take a bit of finicking and moving around. I had it then. Like so. So you should have a little tiny gap here if you've cloned my settlement. And then you can just add the roof in. Like that. Okay, and then what we're going to do is add in a junk door. And we're going to put this on backwards like this. Actually, see how it goes both ways. I'm going to see what it looks like. Apologies if it selects everything in the settlement. We'll try and edit it out because it is a giant pain in the ass. I've built so much that it takes about 20 minutes for it to just get out of snapping everything together. And something like that. It looks alright, I think. Yep, it does. I'm happy with that outcome. Now what we're going to do here, with this little gap in the roof, is we're going to add in a little, if we can get away with it, a little wall there, so you won't need your post wherever the hell I put it. But, keep it to the side so you can save it for later. And, again, go for your something like on these lines here. You then pop into your decorations, something small that is, is meant to be on the floor. Like this. Now, apologies for the really, really bad FPS or anything that lags. I am on PS4 and it's known to be shitty in these kind of situations. I would use my PC, but it isn't good enough to even cope with the amount of crap I've built. So somewhat like that, if you look on the outside of it, looks very, it looks very shacky, which is the idea of it. Now you could put a whole wall in there, but I want it to look a bit random and junkanized and stuff. Now I'm going to move this guard here. My idea is to wall off a little area just for the guard. Now we're going to build a junk wall. You can use anything for your junk walls if you didn't know, so we're going to go for something like this and that. We'll sink those through the floor first and then work our way from there. You want to try and grab it to the end over here. Something like this. Now sometimes it's just about luck on about how you can actually snap it in there. Sometimes it snaps in, sometimes it doesn't. Now we want it about here. About, I'd say maybe there. Like that. Okay. So it's very, very shaky feeling. I'm going to put something in the corner, maybe a weapons workbench. And then this one here is going to be a bit of a pain. So what we're first going to do is add in your framework. Turret's going to go on here. You want your turret to be high enough for it to shoot down. I mean, high enough to shoot over the guard and low enough to shoot down. So I'm thinking maybe... I don't think a lot, but when I do, it's usually a shit idea. So we're going to go for something... we can walk under that, that's okay. It's not the idea though. Okay, so we can actually see through this, which is nice. Put something on the floor, and then add in a turret. I'm going to go for the Mark III heavy machine gun turrets. I don't like using electric turrets because if they shoot your generator, your defense is basically gone. You may notice it's not going to shoot past the post, but I do have an idea for the post. remove the scaffolding, you're going to think, oh my god, it's physics. Exactly. Physics in a Fallout world. And obviously what you're going to do is, if you have the DLC, you pop into your ball track miscellaneous, and then you use the ball track supports. And then you can always, glitch it through like this. It's very, very easy to do. Surprisingly, you could, add a support like that, and we could actually go for that and see how that looks. So we'll see what this does. If not, we'll stick to the original one. Or, just want to make it look a bit different. I'm not sure it's going to work. No, it's not. Never mind. It may work with certain floors, so again, back into ball track miscellaneous. Can depend on exactly, which one you're trying to do. So if this was the opposite way around, then it would go very well, I believe. So, yeah, if it was something like that, it would go very nice. But yeah, let's just pop in this last one. Like so. So it looks like it's makeshift kind of, a makeshift thingy thing. I don't know the right word, so I'm going to say thing. And we're going to add in one of these. Just for now, we're going to add in that, and then we're going to, junk it up a little bit. See a caravan man in the distance, so he better not piss me off. It's a very simple build, so you cannot, in fact, do it yourself. I always try and do my build so, you can, in fact, do it yourself. So we're just going to pop this down here. If it will glitch in. I don't think it will, because it's not being that nice to me today. Okay, maybe we can get away with this. There's a little gap in the... oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We're just going to have to use a wooden... like a wooden floor or something, I think. We'll stick with wooden. We'll stick with wood for now. See where it leads us. And obviously if it messes up again, we can always fix it later on. So I'm going to try and get a couple of dogs for the settlement, just for... You really going to do this, love? You really want to piss me off? Go ahead. Right, we're gonna got another idea now. Now, it's better bloody work. Come on, go in there, love. Right, we're gonna have to remove that wall, put this wall in first, and then put the wall in to connect two walls together. Now, you may be thinking, how many times do I need to say wall in a sentence? Well, clearly not wall enough. So you want to do it like that, so that way it's supported by the back wall. And we're going to just pop over. So you can still see, you can still see past over there. You've got your turret on there, tracking the enemies. Just pop out a workshop. So obviously your turret's going to miss you. This turret here is just, guide. If they do go past the gate. And we're going to put something there in this gap between the two walls. Now hopefully this video does come out tomorrow. I cannot guarantee it does. Because my Wi-Fi is absolutely bloody awful. I'm not going to guarantee anything. So, it takes about 12 hours to upload a 40-minute video. And I'm not actually joking, it takes about that long to upload a video. Hence why I'm excited, I'm moving back to university next week. So, a wall like that uses both metal and wood. It looks very junky if it actually connects. There we go. I got 33 food, 33 fuel, 34 water. I'm okay with that actually. So, most people by now do know I like walling off my settlements, because I want it to be like a mini city. Most of my settlements are usually fairly big, so I like, you know, blocking them off. I like making a miniature city for my own, you know, like my own Diamond City, if you want to say that. But Diamond City is known as a Great Green Jewel, so I don't know what my StarLight's going to be like. The Great Lag of the Commonwealth, something like that. So I'm just going to junk up these walls. Very simple and easy to do. So we're going to junk up one wall. Like, I'm going to show you on camera how I do it, so that way you also know how to do it as well. It's really simple. These picket fences are just part of the DLC, so you know they're very easy to get. You can always just Google search it. Hold on, guys. So, if anyone noticed my tannery in the last couple of videos, I tried to make it like it was in fact a, you know, like the Sim Settlements mod. I wanted to make it somewhat similar to that. So hopefully it's been going that way. Now we're going to add in another little junk fence. I put benches down, but they don't bloody use them. So something like this. I don't know whether to add a roof over that area or not. So if I should add a roof, pop down a comment. If I shouldn't, then I won't. I'll keep with the tent. Okay, so just somewhat simple than that. I'm gonna, you know, add more junky stuff into it. Especially with this area here, I don't want it to be all mesh and all meshy stuff and wire fence. So obviously I'm gonna be upgrading that. Now, on the topic of my previous tannery build, there was someone I came across on the Facebook Fallout group, and he's got some really good ideas, and his name is OzBuildsForFallout. I will put a link to his channel in the description. He's got some really good ideas. He does use mods, but he tries to keep it into like a vanilla aspect. So he tries to, you know, we can't get the Sim Settlements on PS4, so we tried to do stuff similar to that. Now, for this one here, I'm going to be adding on a... See if I can get a wall in there. We're going to see if I can get a wall in there. You may realise why on earth do I want a wall in there. It's just to add more security for, you know, for the settler man. But in fact, what we're going to do something different, is we're going to do something like this. So, yeah, I will put a link down to OzBuildsForFallout in the description. Go check him out, he's got some really good ideas. At the moment he did a little caravan type of sim settlement based build, but without sim settlements. It's a really good idea, so you know, go check that out. I'll put a link down to that one actually, because it's a really good idea he's got. But yeah, with this, what we're doing now is we're just going to build a little wall next to the guard. That way, you know, he's secured, he's nice and safe. If I can get this piece of shit wall in there. Right, so it's clearly... I don't know why I sunk it down there, for God knows what reason. So you want to stick the pillar out the floor first, and then do it from there. So the final tour for this entire build, like the entire settlement itself, should be either next week or the week after. Hopefully it could be this midweek this week actually, I'm not sure. But I'm moving back to university a week on Monday. So I'm going to pop my Pip-Boy lights on. Bit of light going on because I have had a comment in the past about building in the dark. So that just about hits the roof. It looks okay. I'm going to add a little bit to that in a bit. You know, there's a little gap here, but I'll block that off with something or other. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a little wire fence to act as a anti-grenade proof fence, or whatever the hell I said before, because I've already forgot it. And you go into your wire fences, pick up something like this. Very, very easy to do. Again, get your concrete wall. And it really does depend on where you pick your fence, because if you pick it up at the wrong angle, you can really just skewer off. Like this, for example, I've fucked it up completely now. Actually, I may not have done. Okay, so something like that you can do quite well. I'm going to add on a little fence there actually. I might add something here. Just something very simple. So I'm going to go for another one of those half wall wooden fencey wall things. When I show what I mean, you know what I mean. So it is a shack wall. And they all call shack walls. It's a bit stupid though. I've always wondered why they're called the same bloody word. Right, so let's keep going. Blah 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 blah. I know for a fact this isn't going to snap, so I don't know why I'm trying. Right, so if that doesn't work, let's change the angle of the wall to something like that. Because that way you can't actually see in the settlement. And then I'm just going to add in a little oil lantern and a broken plant. I like my oil lanterns and I like my broken plants. Broken plants is not dead plants, sorry. I know it's getting dark, I'm going to finish it up soon, so don't worry. Defense, I want my defense is bloody great at the moment. Bugger. Hold on. Okay, let's put these on a mat first. If you don't know this trick, place item on a rug. Pop whatever item you want on rug. Yep. And then put another rug down, make sure it works. And then use pillar glitch. There we go. So simple. Obviously, something like that. May not look great, but it's just a little bit of a lighting to help me know where I'm going. So obviously I'm going to add like an outdoor seating area. And then the next thing to do is to wall this off here. Now this is going to be a bit difficult to do because I'm not particularly great at walling off areas. So let's pop into your concrete walls. Apologies for the length as well, I'm not great on doing ridiculously long videos, even though most of the builds in this series have been well over 30 minutes. Okay, so something like this. So I want the wall to be just in front of the door, so you can't see the door from the guard side. So what I'm thinking is I'll add in a... I don't know how this is going to look, so apologies if it looks a bit naff. The door's too big. Let's see if we can go for a junk fence. Right, I'll see if I can sink that through the floor. If we can, Bob your teapot, we're done. If not, then we'll try something different. If not, you know what, I will call it quits at the end of the video, after I can't get the door in. And then I'll show you in the tour exactly what I did to do that. So you want the guard dude to be just under there. Now that is perfectly in line. I'll never fucking do that again, will I? Now because of how small the gap is, you're going to have to somehow fill that out. Now my idea is use a wooden wall or a barn wall. No, let's go for a warehouse wall actually. I want it to be maybe... Yeah, we can get away with that, I think. I think we can. I'm not sure. So we're going to go for a wall like this, because you can always add your own shit to it. See if it works. I am not crossing my fingers because I know it's not going to work. Oh my god. Why is it being so nice to me today? Actually, is it being nice? No! Oh, hang on. Oh, it is. It is. It is being nice to me today. Why is it being so nice to me? Fallout's never this nice. And then obviously the door is going to be behind here. So obviously you got a little bit of bush on that side to hide the door. So if you look at the door from this angle and take the light off, you can't actually see it. Not very well, but you can't see it. Okay. And then here we'll go something. I don't know what, but something. So quickly add in one of these. And then I'm going to just move this to the side because I know for a fact it's going to select everything. Sorry guys, you'll have to sort out my Elgato a minute. Okay, done. Done. I don't know why I'm shouting done. Sounds like I'm, you know, cooking a steak. Done! So I want this to be fairly high, but not too high. Somewhat like... that. I think that will do. We're going to see which angle this is good at, and if it's not good at the right angle, we won't do it. If it's bad at the wrong angle, we'll do it. So... Oh my god, that looks very nice. I do like that. I actually like that quite a lot. Now I'm thinking we need something to cover up the top, because you can get a grenade through there and I don't like it. So I'll add in another one at the top here. We'll just store the door. Store the door, store the door. Game of Thrones reference if anybody gets it. And again add in a concrete wall. I did say keep a wall out and I'm not doing it myself. So hopefully you're not contradicting. Try and keep it down to the floor if you can. Can we jump in here? Yes, we can. Come on. Okay, well that's not going to go in there. We can know what I was trying from this angle instead. Well, I'll shut that gate first. Shut the gate. Try again. If it doesn't work, that's perfectly fine, because I will just show you the final product towards the end. If I can even find the bloody post. So again, jump over the guard post. Jump over the guard... For fuck's sake, jump over the damn guard post, you idiot. Right, never mind. And I'll cover that gap up with something. So which door was it? It was one of these. So that's done. You may think exactly why have I walled off this area here. It's because I wanted to, JK. No, I want my guards to be in a separate room. I can, you know, because over here, if you look over there, you can't actually jump in this one. So if you look in this guard room here, you can't see very well into their accommodation, and even if you can, you have to actually go in the settlement. Same applies to this one here. Only last thing left to do is put in the main gate. So I'll do that really quickly, as quick as I can do it. Apologies if this video is really long. I feel like it's really long. If it is really long, just drop a comment. La la la. No, I had this the other day. There you go. So, if you didn't know, you can actually place the gate on it. Has to be, at least one of the ends with the cinder blocks has to be on the rug. If it ain't on the rug, it ain't going to work. And it only works with about 3 jump fences as well. So, if you can do that, it'll move the gate, and we... I'll actually quick save it. Quick save. I know quick save isn't a reliable method of saving it, but you know, that's the point when you add in more general stuff to quick save. So you want the gate to be level with this guard post. Level with the corner of it. And something like this. Let's see how it looks. Because this, if you look in this guard post over here, you can still see in the settlement and out the settlement as well. And pop it outside, close the gate. Don't know why I had to go out the settlement for that. So you know, you can still open the gate from this side. And I'm going to put another wire fence in there as well. And then if you come over here, past this mystery bush. What is behind this bush? Oh, it's a door. No, you can't get it from, nope, you can't get it from that side. So yeah, altogether it's looking okay. I'm fairly happy with the outcome. There's certain things I could have done differently, certainly, than that. But yeah, altogether, I am happy with the outcome. If you've got any ideas, or, you know, just random stuff about the settlement that you think I should add or remove, or any ideas, just pop down a comment, and I usually do reply within a jiffy, unless I'm busy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Never mind that floating Brahmin on top of the turret. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. I shall talk to you all soon, and see you in the next video.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving. Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
The farm's not much, but it's something.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me. Yeah. Got work to do, can't talk now.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.